Do you ever wonder why you love dirt biking? Like, really think about why you love dirt biking. When you talk to someone who's relatively new, they're giggly and they can't contain their smile, and they're like, oh, it's really fun. It's like the machine makes a lot of noise while I twist the throttle. But after some time, you talk to some guys that are maybe 2-3 years into it, and they've had a couple seasons under their belt, and they've got the giggles out of their system about the machine makes noise and they twist their throttle. The next word we hear all the time is camaraderie. They realize camaraderie, it's spending time with my friends, spending time with like-minded people. There's all these really good people in dirt biking. All my friends are dirt bikers. So it really comes down that next level of human relationships. And have you ever wondered why that is the case? Across the board, it's camaraderie. We're on the trail, things are going well, sunny day, everyone smiles. Inevitably, something goes wrong. And we all love when something goes wrong, because all of a sudden, uncertainty is introduced, stress is introduced, tension is introduced. And what happens is the character of the men and women around you gets revealed layer by layer with how they behave, what they say, what they do. And essentially what's happening is you're vetting people around you. So when stress is introduced, which is typically triggered when something goes wrong, people start reacting with maybe their guts or their instincts, not necessarily their brain. And their true character, like the absolute truth, comes out. So if you pay attention during those moments, you will see honesty and truth around you. Classic example, shit goes bad, people are tired, we're on the trail, the flies are bad, there's a bike stuck in the mud, it might be watered out, people are getting frustrated. And this one particular individual, I mean, this happened lots of times, but he pops, he throws a temper tantrum, he yells and screams at everybody. It's awkward, uncomfortable, no fun at all. And, time passes, we somehow get out of the situation like we always do. And no one ever forgets that moment. And that man or woman are marked permanently for the rest of their lives, at least in the group that witnessed this behavior. So that's the negative. It's easy to see those people. They fall apart, they have a meltdown, they throw a temper tantrum, and no one ever forgets that incredibly awkward moment. The hero in that story and the inverse of the person having the meltdown, things go terribly bad, and there's one human that seems confident, in control, positive, and they make everyone in the group feel like everything's going to be absolutely fine. And we're actually having one of the best moments of the ride, and one of the rides that we're going to remember for a long time at this very moment, even though there's flies and there's mud and it's pouring rain and there's a flat and it's getting dark and you're cold and no one knows where you are because the GPS battery just went out. And that is an incredible person to have on the trail. If you have any brains at all, that will be your friend for the rest of your life. And those are the people that you want to spend time with. Every riding group has been through all kinds of shit situations. We all have different types of personalities in our riding group. Please take the time to write a comment and tell me the story of one of your situations, and maybe the names of the people in your group who turned out to be the hero.